Hi everybody, I'm Damien. I'm here with Hinako. Hinako's from Japan and she's living here in Vietnam now, so she's gonna tell us about her life. She's really cool, she's very talented. Hinako, where are you from? Yeah.
I'm from Japan. I'm from the south of Japan, from an area called Kyushu. My hometown is an island near Fukuoka.
Fukuoka, huh? Okay. What's your hometown like?
Yeah, there are lots of beautiful beaches, so you can go swimming in summer every day. It is also a great place to get fresh fish and sashimi too. So it takes about 1 hour to get to the island by boat. So a lot of people like coming to visit to go fishing. It is a medium-sized island, so it takes about 1 hour if you want to drive all the way around it. So one of the famous places to visit in is a giant rock, looks like a monkey.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. Japan is so interesting. I've never been there, I really want to go. So you did TV in Japan as you were a director?
Yes.
Wow, that's cool. Could you tell me about the TV shows you did in Japan?
Yeah, and I was a TV director and I worked on a show that was on TV every afternoon at 4 p.m. It was a live TV variety show, so which is pretty unusual these days overseas, but is still very popular in Japan. My job every day was to create one part of the show by going around the city and finding something interesting to show people. So I remember going to the zoo to show people baby animals and to restaurants that are serving new kinds of food. It was really fun working with local comedians as well. So in Tokyo, I made TV shows for kids for the biggest TV station in Japan, NHK. The show I made were for kids in middle school, but there was still one character that was a puppet. So each week I would choose something that kids were interested in, like robots or making models. Then I would go and find kids who were doing really cool things and make a show about what they had made. I got to work with a famous TV star. Her name was also Hinako, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So famous director from Japan here, everybody. And a model too, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God. How old were you when you started modeling?
I started modeling when I was 24 years old, which is a bit late actually. I was selected to be in the Miss Bridal Japan pageant, which was really fun. I got to wear a wedding dress in a church for a photo shoot.
So you're living in Vietnam now. When did you leave Japan?
Oh, yeah. I left Japan exactly 3 years ago after I finished my job as a TV director.
Nice, nice. And you didn't come straight to Vietnam, so where have you lived besides Vietnam?
So far, I have lived in Canberra, which is a capital city of Australia, for about 1 year. Then I have lived in Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam.
Yeah, nice. And how long have you lived here in Vietnam?
I've spent the last 2 years in Vietnam, and I have only lived in Ho Chi Minh City.
Yeah? Nice, me too. So, a lot of people are choosing Vietnam to live outside their country. Why did you choose Vietnam?
Actually, I had never lived in Southeast Asia before. So when I had a chance to live here, I jumped. At the time, my English teacher in Australia was from Vietnam, and he always told me stories about Ho Chi Minh City and what it was like.
Nice, yeah, I really love it here. I'm sure you do too, because you're still here. How do you like the Vietnamese food?
Definitely. It was one of the reasons why I decided to come to Vietnam. Actually, I always eat a lot of vegetable, and Vietnamese food has so many vegetables. So it is very good for the health. I often eat some pho for breakfast, which is very quick and easy.
Yes, gotta love the pho.
Yeah.
And coming from Japan, I'm sure people think you're Vietnamese and talk to you in Vietnamese, and you're like, oh. So are the Vietnamese people friendly to you?
Yeah, I've been very lucky to make some great friends here in Vietnam, and I have always found that everyone loves Japan and is really interested in getting to know me.
Nice. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. And I noticed when I met her, I went on a Vietjet flight and I picked up the magazine and said, "Wait a second, I know her. She was on the front page of the Vietjet magazine. So how did you get that front page coverage?"
Yeah, I was very lucky to meet the two owners of a great Australian brand called Metascent. You can create your own perfume by combining the ingredients that you like best. There is a shop in District 2 that you should visit. They recently created some new perfume that are based on Japanese themes. So they asked me to do a shot. First, I was in an article in the magazine, and then they asked me to be on the cover too.
Wow.
So it was really surprising, but I had a lot of fun with that shot.
Nice. So, like, do people recognize you on the street from that magazine?
I wish, not really. But sometimes when I mention it to people, they realize that I have seen me before.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Well, so you're doing a lot of big things. You've directed, you've done TV, you've been on a cover of a nationwide magazine. What's next for Hinako? What do you see in your future now?
Right now, I'm deciding which country I would like to live in next. So I think I've almost decided. I am keen to live in the US. I've only been there on holidays before, so I am keen to learn more about it. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. And you're gonna try to do movies there, modeling, directing, YouTube. What are you gonna do there?
Yeah, I would like to try all of these things in the US. I think I am interested in creating my own YouTube channel first, and then I will go ahead and try to find some modeling opportunities and find other people I can work with to create interesting movies. I'm keen to write script and things too, so look out for my work soon.
Awesome. Well, Hanako, when she gets her YouTube channel up, we're gonna link it in the description of this video. We would love to spread her word out there, and it'll probably be Japanese. So, but well, I'll watch it. I'll watch it. We should all learn Japanese a little bit. Thank you so much for doing this interview with me, and I'm even more like surprised that you could do it so well in your second language, and I'm very thankful. So thank you very much, Miss Hinako.
ありがとうございます。
Arigato. Okay, bye everybody.